Hello Aries, I'm Jennifer with Aqua Mood and welcome to your September new moon reading in the sign of Virgo. As always, these readings are good from new moon to new moon. So these are energies that are going to be transpiring or available to you over the next month. And also, as always, I've already pre-shuffled and meditated with all the decks so that we can get started right away. At the center of your reading, you have radiance. Yeah. Conscious energies available to you is creation. Subconscious energies are solitude. Required for resolution is perspective. And outcome is veiled and fog. All right, Aries. So for the center of your reading, got two things coming in. This is talking about taking time for introspection over the lessons that you have learned during summer. Summer ends, I think, September 22nd. So this is kind of asking you to look back, take inventory. What have you learned? What do you think the lessons for you have trying to transpire for you this summer? And can you open yourself up to understanding that lesson a little bit more or understanding it a little bit more deeply? This is also talking about your personal happiness, doing things that light you up, doing things that make you happy. Maybe you've been feeling like there's something missing, like you could be having a little bit more maybe the sunshine could be shining a little brighter, literally for you guys, because you guys are fire signs and you are passionate, and so maybe that's been a little bit dimmed for you guys this summer. On the conscious side, you have creation, and this is telling me that some of you guys already know that there's a creative side to you that you need to be working on. For others of you, there is things that you want to create, things that you want to bring to life, things that you want to manifest. And this can be, it can be like artistic projects, creative projects, or for some of you, it's just creating a new life for yourself. And if you're not quite sure what that looks like, dream about it, fantasize about it, allow yourself to even go there. Make a list of things that you would like to see in your life and different aspects of your life. Subconscious energies is solitude. Some of you guys might be single, and this is going to keep up for you guys at least over like the next few the next moon cycle. Again, this is from new moon to new moon. Try and be okay with this. Try and see this as a positive thing. Try to be so comfortable with your own company, with your own solitude. My initial reaction for you guys was like, this is like somehow sad or disappointing, but I want your reaction to this card to be rejoiceful or happy, like how amazing that I still get more time with myself. This is something we need to work on. And required for resolution is perspective. There's something that you're not quite understanding at this time, and it's asking you to kind of like pull back so that you can get a broader perspective. Look at things from a bigger picture. Maybe you've been so caught up in the emotion of your situation, or only able to see like what's in front of you at this time or during these past few months. So this card is here to tell you if you can take a step back or just allow yourself some time to like breathe, to give your situation space so that you can get a different perspective, because you still have fog on the other side. So this is letting me know that you might be being put through through a little bit of confusion, a little bit of uncertainty, but worry not, because you do have the sun still available to you in spite of this fog. So this is an energy of you learning to trust yourself. It's an energy of you having to rely on your intuition to navigate the energies of fog. And when you can't quite see what's in front of you, you have to tune into yourself for your own source of guidance. Okay, so let's pull some tarot to clarify all of these energies. Okay. I'll do one card at a time. Okay. At the center of your reading, you have the Six of Swords being released and the Ten of Coins coming up. Oh my gosh, this is amazing energy. Six of Swords is, it's walking away from something. It's leaving old energy behind, but you haven't quite been able to do this. It's like you want to row your boat away from a certain situation, from a certain dynamic. Maybe it's just old patterns, the rest of 2020, but there's still like something that keeps you a little bit stuck, and you haven't quite been able to do this yet. But you do have 10 of Coins coming up for you, and this is an energy of like of success coming to you, right? A success in the material world, but it's also an energy of support in the physical world and support in the spiritual world. To me, I see the 10 of Coin as like support from your ancestors. For some of you, it could be like spirit guides, but also to support in the physical world, of people that want to help you, of people that can be a resource to you to help you navigate these times. In your creation, you have Knight of Wands is being released and Page of Swords coming up. So it's really interesting because this is the third time I'm doing an Aries reading for this new moon, for technical difficulties and reasons. But this Knight of Wands also came up for you guys in the previous readings, and this is talking about releasing some of that I can't think of the word. It's not careless, but kind of like that hasty, impulsive way of being. And I know I'm talking to Aries, but this is not a time to like rush things or force things or charge straight ahead at things. This is more of a time of having to slow down, give yourself space for introspection, because there's clarity and understanding that you need. It's kind of like no need to rush into something that you don't really even know what you're rushing into. So allow some space and perspective to come and bring you that clarity that you need, so that you can move with more intention, so that you can move with more genuine confidence, especially when it comes to something that you want to create. So when it comes to the solitude, I'm getting that you're suffering in silence, you're suffering alone, you're struggling with yourself, kind of like behind closed doors. That's probably why this 10 of Coins is coming out as support for you, even if it's just on the spiritual side. But you have 10 of Wands being a card of being released. So this is an energy of being maybe overwhelmed, burnt out, tired, a little bit hopeless, just very lacking vision. Because if you see in this card, he's just kind of like looking down and like doing his work and doing what needs to be done, but there's no really like looking up or looking out towards the future. It's just very monotonous. And this is making you feel also like stressed, anguish, maybe a little bit of despair, a little bit of sadness, but just very much stuck in your head. But you're doing this behind closed doors, like on your own, which might not be the healthiest way. And it's also kind of blocking and stifling your creativity. You have Ace of Pentacles is being released, and the Knight of Pentacles coming up for you. So I know you want a new beginning, and this is what I'm getting: career. Some of you guys might be wanting a career change, a promotion, a shift, a new source of income, and this is saying not quite right now, not quite this minute, at least not without a change in perspective when it comes to your situation. It is coming slow and steady. Knight of Pentacles is like the slowest moving card in the tarot, unfortunately, but it is coming. So if you can kind of like relax and knowing that your opportunity is coming, but there are things that you need to work through to kind of help you get you there, especially that shift in perspective. We've got the World is being released, and the Knight of Swords is coming up. So there are things that still need to be closed up. There are chapters that still need to be tidied up. There's a situation or a lesson that you haven't quite figured out. So there's no like closing that chapter yet, because you're still figuring something out. And that's why you're being almost like forced into solitude and being forced to have a new perspective. It's almost like you need your epiphany to come through it to help you get to the other side, because there is like the Seven of Swords energy, and this energy is normally like an energy of like lies and like deceit or sneakiness, but it's mostly just like, in this case, just saying like the full truth about something isn't out. Like there's still a lot that's being like fogged and veiled, obviously, that is not allowing you to have that clarity that you seek. And the situation can really be about anything, but we're gonna pull a little bit, another row of tarot to get more clarification on this. Okay, so for this part of the reading, I'm going to go ahead and look at all the energies that are trying to be released that we want to let go of, and then we'll look at the energies that are coming up for you guys. So at the center of your reading, you have Princess of Autumn, And Princess of Autumn, I believe, is Princess of Coin. So again, this is talking about like career and promotions, being a student at something, and this is again like just kind of pointing to like if there are any delays when it comes to like your career or a new path, or maybe if you are a student or looking to start something new, understand that those delays are for a reason. Again, you have Six of Autumn, and this is Six of Coin. I'm going to read it to you. And it says, the good you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely and repaying debt. So this is talking about money again for you guys, but being very mindful of the give and take energy that you have. For some of you, it might be very basic, as like, yes, we're talking about make this time to like balance out any debts, balance out like your checks, just any of like that monotonous energy, making sure your bills are paid or having to automate them, getting like all your books, like getting all your ducks in a row, if that makes sense. Just doing like the maintenance behind any money stuff to help with all like any potential blockages around money as well. And you've got the Strength card coming up, and I'm going to read this one to you. And it says, the grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness, time to embrace how wonderful you are. And so yes, this is definitely talking about surrendering into your own personal strength, tapping into hope, tapping into optimism as well. And it's just, again, a reminder of how amazing you are. And it's coming in as support for this time that you might be going through. And you've got the Sun, and this is very similar to the Center card, except it's being a little delayed. It's being blocked. Any plans, any again, it's like any plans, they're being delayed, they're being almost stalled a little bit. It doesn't mean it's not available to you. It doesn't mean that it's not coming. It's just being put on pause for a reason, because there is a lesson that you need a perspective change on. You've got the Five of Summer as being released, and this is the Five of Cups in traditional tarot. So it is time to let go of some of that sadness that you've been holding on to, and letting go of being upset over the things that might not have worked out, letting go of like not paying attention to maybe what is available to you, or not even being able to see what's available to you, because you're so stuck on what didn't work out. You're so stuck on an opportunity that you might have missed, or a thing that it didn't pan out, or just like keeping yourself like looking towards the past for how the past hasn't worked out for you, and that's keeping you stuck from seeing what could work out for you, right? It's almost like you're looking at the negative pattern in your life. Well, this has never worked out, and that has never worked out, and you're just in loop looking at that, not being able to be done with it and allow yourself the possibility, the idea, the fantasy of something new coming in. So let's look at the energies coming up for you, and you have release, let go of the past, an ending that makes way for new opportunities, time to move on. Okay, now it's loud and clear. You need to close up something in your life, close up a chapter, close up a pattern, close up a relationship, close up a bad habit. Whatever this is for you, it's asking you like, look, you want to get to the other side, you want your clarity, you want prosperity, something's weighing you down and you have to let it go. You've got the Prince of Summer coming up, and this is an energy of, I'm going to read it to you guys, and it says romantic, captivating, flirtatious, dramatic, of falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. So more than just talking about romance, because the Cups energy is talking about love, but this is more like love for yourself, right? Recapturing your romantic side, recapturing your flirtatious side, recapturing your spontaneous side, right? That spark that is very natural to you that might be a little bit dimmed during this time. So we will definitely look at the stay grounded during this emotional time for you as advice coming up. And you've got the Empress coming up for you as well. And it says time to take action, the power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. So this Empress energy is coming up in your solitude space. And this is talking about having to nurture yourself, to cultivate, to nourish any potential dreams that you might have put in the back burner. That's what we're doing in our alone time. We are nurturing ourselves and we are nurturing our dreams. That's why you're being forced to have this space of solitude as well. It's almost like you have all this time to dream up whatever it is you want, but you keep looking to the past as if the past is going to bring you a new dream. And this is difficult for you. I know. It's aware. That's why you have strength coming up for you. And you have Two of Autumn, Two of Coin. And I'm going to read this to you. It says, bring fun into everything you do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs, and exceptional talent for multitasking. So this is talking again about your career. Because I do feel like you're trying to have this breakthrough in career or an advancement in your career. And this is here talking about like, it's okay to juggle two things. It's okay to juggle like maybe a job that pays your bills and something that brings you happiness. It's okay to try and balance those things out to the best of your ability. Like you can do it. Don't feel like you need to sacrifice one thing for another. And the last card coming up for you is the Three of Summer, which is Three of Cups. And it says news worth celebrating, announcements such as weddings, graduations, or birth, friends that you cherish. So this is talking about you making time to have fun, to celebrate, to take breaks with your friends, to tap into your friendships as well as a form of support during this time. Even though some of these energies might be a little bit heavier, it's like, are you going out to play? Are you going out to have fun? Either in nature or wherever is available to you, because life is supposed to be fun as well. Alright, Aries, I'm going to pull one chakra card to close out your reading as guidance for this full new moon cycle. And this is root chakra, and it talks, I'm going to read it to you. It says leopard skin jasper helps you to connect with animal spirit totems, practice shamanic journey work, adapt to new circumstances, or maintain energetic equilibrium. You have pulled this card because you are managing and navigating change in your life. Meditate with leopard skin jasper to receive ancient wisdom, heal physically, and develop spiritually. And I definitely think this is talking about helping you stay grounded as you shift between like the past and the new, because it might be a little bit difficult and it might not be how you imagined it would be. And if this message resonates with you, be sure to check out the energy clearing, and I'll be sure to do some work around the root chakra for you guys. All right, Aries, hope these messages were helpful to you and have a wonderful moon cycle. See you at the next new moon reading, guys. Bye.